the New York Yankee baseball. Again, this is going to be a New York Yankees 1979 Stratomatic Ultimate Universe replay right here on the channel. Hello, everybody. Sports Time Machine brings you a return home to play against the Texas Rangers. And all three games are home and on TV, so you'll see all three games right here on the channel. Yankees are still struggling. They're, I think, 4-9 on the season. They did come back and take 2 out of 3 from Baltimore at a recent homestand, so I'm very impressed with that. They played their little hearts out. They took 2 games, and now they'll have a 3-game series against the Texas Rangers, who are 3 games back in the American League's Western Division. Starters today, Steve Comer for the Texas Rangers, and Ed Figueroa will pitch for the New York Yankees. Let's get down to the field, and we'll go over the lineups and first pitch right here on the channel. So for the Texas Rangers, leading off will be Bump Wills. He's your second baseman. Then Billy Sample bats second and left. Al Oliver in center batting third. Buddy Bell batting fourth at third. Richie Zisk batting fifth and right. Johnny Grubb gets a start today at DH. Jim Sundberg behind the plate. Mike Jorgensen at first. And Nelson Norman is your shortstop. For the Yankees defensive leads, White, Rivers, and Jackson. Nettles, Dent, Randolph, Chambliss, Munson behind the plate, and on the mound is Ed Figueroa. He's 0-1 on the year, 24 innings of work, giving up 23 hits, 4 walks, and 14 strikeouts. He's an ERA of 4.56. Well, folks, let's get this started from the stadium. We bring everyone in, of course, and hopefully everyone's having a good night so far on this Sunday evening as we're playing this on April 20th, 1979. Again, we're rolling our own dice, letting Strat help us with the configurations and the dice rolls and the mathematical equations. So, again, this is advanced as these cards were only done in advanced. So, Bump Wills lead off. He's your switch hitter. Oops, got to put it back. Line drive, second base at Randolph. We'll take the out one away. So, Bump Wills is retired. Let's go ahead and put the game back on manual. No, on dice mode. That'll work just fine, but we need to set it on. Hang on one second. So we'll put on dice card splits, manually rolling dice, and split cards are now running manually. All right, let's do it. So Billy Sample now, 1 out, nobody on. Sample hitting 400, 5 at bats, 2 hits, both doubles. Here's the first pitch. 5-7, struck him out. Strikeout for Ed Figueroa. And there are 2 outs. So big strikeout on Sample. Now for the Texas Rangers, here's the very talented Al Oliver, hitting 444 in the year, 36 at bats, 3 doubles, a home run, 5 runs batted in. He steps up, left-handed hitter against Figueroa. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa to Oliver. 5-10 is a catch-ax behind the plate. Let's see if Munson can make this play. It's going down. It's going away from Munson. Does he make the catch? Let's see. And does. So actually, he makes a just up the first baseline, an old dribbler. He gets up and throws them out, and the Rangers go 1-2-3. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Yankees. Texas nothing. Here come the New York Yankees. The Texas defense, Sample, Oliver, Zisk, Bell, Norman, Wills, Jorgensen, and Jim Sundberg behind the plate, while Steve Comer will tote the rubber. Comer is 2-0, 2.08 ERA, 6 hits in 13 innings, 7 walks and 8 strikeouts. He's given up 1 home run. The Yankee lineup will be Rivers, Randolph back in the lineup, Munson and Jackson, Nettles, Chambliss and White, Spencer and Dent. So here is Rivers. He leads off. He's hitting .239, a double, a triple homer, and 2 runs batted in. Somebody put down the sign. Here's the pitch from Comer. 2-10, and that is, I believe, just a bleeder single. 2-10, a single on a 1. It is a 12, it's a 10, and it's denied. So 2 high, 1 away in the first. Brings up Willie Randolph. He came back after missing a couple games in the lineup, hitting .410, 3 doubles, 3 homers, and 10 runs batted in, and has added 4 stolen bases. Sundberg puts down the sign. Comer to Randolph, and the pitch. Ground ball hit the short. That's Norman. That could be trouble. He's a 3E34. Let's see if the ball goes across the diamond and gets him for out number 2. Here's Thurman Munson. Over 200 now for the year. 54 at bats, a double, 3 RBIs. He was over the first homestand for the season, but he's starting to come out of it. Sunberg puts down the sign. Comer looks in. Here's the pitch. 4-5, popped it straight up. Norman waits, comes in, makes the catch, and the Yanks go 1-2-3. We played 1, Texas nothing, and the Yankees nothing. So Ed Figueroa will come back on the mound and tote the rubber. Bell Zisk Grubb will bat for the Rangers here in the second. Doug Hunt, how are you? Welcome. Yankee baseball here, 1979. Alternate universe replay. Appreciate you coming in. So here's Bell hitting 265, 2 doubles, and 2 runs batted in. Bell, right-handed hitter. Figueroa looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Bell. That's a 4-5. That's a fly ball, shallow right field. Jackson comes in and makes the catch for out number 1. So Bell retired 1 away. Here is the right fielder, Richard Zisk. A very strong player, hitting 364, double, triple, 6 runs batted in. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa looks in and the pitch. 1-10's a base hit for Richie Zisk. So Zisk gets a base hit, goes rifling up the middle for a base hit. So that White will get it, throws it back in, and Zisk is on. Zisk not much of a threat to steal. Here's the designated hitter, John Grubb. His first official at bat of the season. He does have a walk. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Grubb. 2-7 is a strikeout. So a big strikeout for Ed Figueroa. His second strikeout and the second out here in the second. So now batting the catcher, Jim Sunberg. Hitting 379, 2 doubles, a homer, and 6 ribbies. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa working from the stretch in the pitch. 1-6 is a fly ball, shallow center. Rivers is there, makes the catch, and the Rangers go down in order. They get a hit, they strand them. Bottom of the second coming up. Texas nothing, the New York Yankees nothing. Jackson nettles Chambliss left against the right-hander Steve Comer. So Comer looks in, pokes the rubber. Sunberg puts down the sign. Here's the pitch from Comer. 1-12. Uh-oh, this could be bad news. Let's see what happens. 465 at-bats for Reggie. Fly left field. Jackson may have tweaked something, and he'll be out for the rest of this series and probably a couple games after that. So Jackson is helped off the field, and that will be a killer injury. So Yankees, again, losing one of their key players here. Here's Greg Nettles now. Sunberg puts down the sign. Comer looks in and the pitch to Nettles. 4-5's a pop up the short. Norman comes in, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs here in the second. So now the Yankees will probably have to do what they usually have been doing by putting the best outfield player out there, making Jackson your DH. You got to give more bats to Nettles, probably more bats to Gamble. Sunberg puts down the sign. Comer to Chambliss. He had a big key hit in Game 3 against the Orioles. 3-5 is a ground ball to second. Wills has got it, throws him out, and the Yankees are out. So we go to the top of the third. Big Yankee injury. And it's the Rangers nothing and the New York Yankees nothing. So, right-handed pitcher, huh? Ooh, don't want to risk the bat. Let's see. 725. We'll put Mercer out and right. He's a 2 out there. So we'll see that maybe helps Bobby along here. So new right fielder will be Bobby Mercer. So top of the third, it is Texas nothing, the Yankees nothing. Texas 0-1-0, and the Yanks nothing. Jorgensen, excellent fielding first baseman, gets a chance to bat today. He's been up 1 time with a hit. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa to Jorgensen. That's a 5-8 ground ball up the middle shortstop. That is Dent. He scoops it up. We'll see if he makes the play on it. He gets it, fires. Oh, it's in the hole. He stops, throws, and he gets the infield hit. So an infield hit for Jorgensen. Second hit for the Rangers, and now here's Nelson Norman. Gets the start today as shortstop, 20 at bats, couple hits, hitting 150. And Norman lays down a bunt. It's a beauty. Or does he? Let's see. Plays the first and a successful sacrifice. So Jorgensen does go to second. So Norman is pat on the back. Gets the sacrifice done. Runner in scoring position now for Bump Wills. Switch hitting second baseman. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa looks in. Here's a pitch to Bump, and that's a foul ball. And they'll roll that again. Here it is. Keep it in the cart. 5-5 is a single on a 1. That should come back and be fine. That's a 7. That is denied. And a line drive to Willie Randolph for out number 2. So Dent with the liner. 2 outs. And now here's Billy Sample. Runner scoring position. Run on second. 2 outs. Sample's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Once it puts down the sign. Figueroa working from the stretch and the pitch. 2-9. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop. Dent's got it. Throws him out for the third out here in the third. No runs, a hit, 1 man left. We go to the bottom third. Texas, nothing, and the New York Yankees, nothing. Bottom of the third here at the stadium. Wow. Let's see what's going. Yes, thank you, Dwayne. Welcome in. And that's why we're doing the alternate universe replay, Doug. Thurman Munson is using it. 1978 card, and he will also have a no-fly contract, so he will not be able to fly his plane during the season. He is automatically he's going to stay alive during this replay, and he's actually using one of his better playing cards. So I'm going to give him a full season and see how these Yankees do. Otherwise, I would never do this kind of replay if I have to run into the Munson's death on the 2nd of August. Much to me, and I'm not going to, we're going to see what happens if Thurman stays alive here. So again, we're in the top half of the bottom half of the third inning, no score. Yankees still looking for their first hit. And now it's going to be White, followed by Spencer and Dent. Trying to use the as-played lineup for this game to see how they do. So White gets the start. He likes right-handed pitching, so it kind of works out in favor of them. We'll see how it does. Sunberg puts down the sign. Comer to wind up and the pitch. 5-9. Ground ball down the second. Wills has got it. Throws him out. And there is one quick out in the third. So now here's Jim Spencer. He gets a shot today as your DH. Hitting 154. 13 at bats. Sunberg puts down the sign. Comer, the right-hander, and the pitch. 1-11 and a walk. Ooh. So Spencer draws the walk. He's a Yankee base runner. He'll go down the first with one man out. Well, now be the shortstop. Bucky Dent hitting 194. 1 home run and 2 runs batted in. Let's make sure we have it set. So Dent comes up, runner on first, 1 out. Sunberg puts down the sign. Comer from the stretch. 110 skies into left field. Sample is there. He'll come in on it and make the catch as Spencer has to retreat back to first. 2 outs here in the third. He'll bring up the center fielder, Mickey Rivers. Rivers hitting 234, like we said. He lined out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Spencer with not much speed on the bases. Bill playing back of him. Sunberg puts down the sign. Comer working from the stretch and the pitch. 4-5 and popped it straight up. Nelson Norman. He's got it. Makes the catch. And the Yankees are done in the third. No runs, no hits, a walk. They leave them. We go to the top of the fourth. No score here in the Bronx. So it's now going to be Oliver Bell Zisk, left, right, against Ed Figueroa, who's looking good so far, but I'm not expecting great things from him. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa, here's the pitch. 6-8, base hit left field. There's a base hit the opposite way for Al Oliver, a great hitter in his day, and gets a base hit for these Rangers, a .323 hitter during the 79 season. So he still had it late in his career. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Buddy Bell. Figueroa from the stretch. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa looks in and the pitch. 2-11 and it popped straight up. They had a chance. He popped it straight up. Dent waits for it. He waits. He comes in, makes the catch, and Oliver has to hold one away. So now here's Richie Zisk, 1 for 1, singles last time up. Munson puts down the sign for him. Figueroa nods. From the stretch, Oliver again. Here's the pitch. 6-9. It's going to be a single on a 1. There's where your 5 are, and dominant against right-handed pitching comes to play. That is a 12. That is denied, and it's a line out. So Zisk lines the Randolph route number 2. So now here's John Grubb. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Runner on first, 2 outs, top and fourth. No score here in the Bronx. Munson puts down the target. Figueroa looks in. Oliver to get a lead. Here he goes, and the pitch. 1-8 and ball 4. So he'll go to second without the throw. So Oliver goes in the second. Rangers got 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. So now here's the catcher, the tough hitter, Jim Sundberg. He's having a good start so far through 30 at-bats, 2 doubles, a homer, and 6 runs batted at him. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa working from the stretch. First and second, 2 outs and the pitch. 4-4. Fly ball down to the ground ball down the third. Picked up by Nettles. Let's see what Nettles can do with it. He's got it in front of him. Throws across the diamond and gets him to end the inning. The Rangers strand 2. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th. Texas nothing and the New York Yankees nothing. Texas 0-3-0. The New York Yankees 0-0 and 0. Munson, Mercer, the bat for the Yanks here in the 4th. Sundberg puts down the sign. Comer looks in. And the pitch. 4-6 is a liner. That's a 1-7, so a little better chance of getting a base hit. 1-7. No, that is going to be a 19 and denied. Again, the D20 not cooperating. 1 out in the 4th. And here's Thurman Munson. Munson popped up his first time up. Average now sits at 200. Sundberg puts down a sign. Comer looks in on the full windup. 5-8 ground ball to short. That's going to be Norman. That could be a tough play for him. He is a 3E34. Let's see if he comes up with it. Norman in the hole, plants and throws. Oh, it gets past Jorgensen. So that's an infield hit for Munson. He'll go to second in time. So Munson with a hit gets the second on the error. Runner on second and 1 out. Here come the Yankees. So the Yankees get the first hit of the ball game. Now here's Bobby Mercer. His first at-bats and coming in for Jackson. So far through 12 at-bats, 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. Sundberg puts down the sign. Comer working for the stretch. Runner on second and 1 out. And that's going to be a 6-5 fly ball center field. Oliver is there. Comes in, makes the catch. And there's 2 outs here in the 4th. So now here's Greg Nettles, the third baseman. He comes in so far. He popped up his first time up. Yankees with the go-ahead runner at second with Munson. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Sundberg puts down the target. Comer from the stretch in the pitch. 3-10, fly ball right field down the line. Zisk has to hustle a bit. He will get to it with a nice catch by Richie Zisk to end the inning. We played 4. Yankees strand 1. Let's head to the 5th. No score here in the Bronx. The Texas Rangers 0-3-1 and the New York Yankees 0-1-0. Top of the 5th here at the Bronx, New York. So top of the 5th, Yankees trying to get a big win here. They're 4 in the season. Trying to make a little bit of a comeback. Took 2 out of 3 from the Orioles in the last homestand. In the last series. So now Texas will send up Jorgensen, Norman, and Wills against Figueroa. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa, the right-hander. Here's the pitch. 4-6, a fly ball, right field, down the left field line. Mercer gets a good jump at it, makes the catch. And there is 1 out. That's the thing about Mercer. He's a good defender, so that might work in their favor. Here's Nelson Norman. So Norman hitting 150 through 20 at-bats on the season. He had a sacrifice bunt his first time up. No one's on. He's going to have to hit away this time. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa looks in. Here's the pitch. 2-5. A fly ball down the right field line, not deep. Mercer got a good jump on it. He'll put on his horse a little bit and comes in, makes the catch. And there's 2 outs here in the 5th. So now we bump Wills. He's 0 for 2. He lined out both times. Switch hitter, batting to left-hand side with some great speed. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa looks in and the pitch. 3-9 base hit bump Wills. We'll see what kind of speed he has and see if he get a good jump on Figueroa. Runner on first, nobody out. So now here's Billy Sample, 0 for 2. We'll see if Wills runs here. It looks like he has a good chance of running, and he won't. So Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa working from the stretch. Billy Sample, a batter. 2-11, popped it straight up. Randolph backs up. Randolph backs up, makes the catch. And the Rangers are done in the 5th. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Texas nothing, and the New York Yankees nothing. Chambliss, White, Spencer, left switch left here against Steve Comer. Sundberg puts down the sign. Comer with a pitch. 2-9, fly ball down the right field line. Zess comes in, puts up the glove, and makes the first catch. 1 out in the 5th. Here is Roy White, the left fielder. 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. Sundberg puts down the sign. Comer looks in, and the pitch. 6-8, line drive the other way, but right at Nelson Norman. So he made a nice play as White cut it and hit it the opposite way, but Norman was right there defensively. 2 outs in the 5th. Here is Spencer. Walked his first time up. Sundberg puts down the sign. Comer gets it. There's the pitch. 6-7, popped it straight up the 3rd. Bell is there. Bell is there. Makes the catch, and that will do it for the Yankees in the 5th. Let's head to the 6th. Texas nothing, and the New York Yankees nothing. Top of the 6th here at the stadium.
6.
Ken Castro. Hey, I believe they're 4-9, I believe, Kenny. So they're still struggling a little bit. They did take 2 out of 3 from the Orioles in their last homestand.
Oh, yeah, but
and if you missed it, Ken, Yankees did lose Reggie Jackson. They did put him on a day series, like a game or so of the next one. So that is a big chunk of their offense going to be out. First, they lost Randolph for a couple of games. They got him back. And now they lost Jackson. Now we're in the 6th. 0-4-1 for Texas. 0-1-0 for the Yanks. Here's Oliver. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa, the right-hander. Here's the pitch. 4-8. Fly ball center field. Rivers is there. Comes in. Makes the catch for the first out here in the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Buddy Bell. So the boom, the bell tolls, and it'll be Buddy. 0 for 2. Fly out and pop out. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa with the pitch. That'll be a 4-11. Fly ball left field. That is White. White defensively is really good. He is a 3-2. Let's see if this gets to him first of all. White comes in, puts the glove up, and makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs here in the 6th, and here comes Richie Zisk. 1 for 2, excellent power hitter. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa, the big leg kick and the pitch. 1-2. Ooh, this could be an injury. Back at the Rangers. This could be one for Richie Zisk. Let's see if he makes the play on it. Fly ball in the center field. Rivers is there. Zisk may have tweaked something, and he'll be out for the rest of the series. So the Yankees and Rangers will extend injuries. The guy who the Yankees traded back to get Mickey Rivers now goes to right field. So Juan Benitez, the former Yankee, is now back with the Rangers, and he will be in right field. Bottom of the 6th, no score. Texas 0-4-1. The Yankees 0-1-0. Again, they struggled in the last game of the series against the Orioles, but came back and won 2-1 on a walk-off error. Sundberg puts down the sign. Comer, the dent, and the pitch. 1-3, fly ball center field. Oliver there. Puts up the glove in, 1 out in the 6th. Here's Mick the Quick. 1 out in the 6th for Mick. Lined out and popped up. Sundberg puts down the sign. Comer looks in. Gets it. Here's the pitch. That's a 2-11 line drive down the first base line. Jorgensen. Oh my, he is a gold glove type fielder. Makes it on that one for the second out here in the 6th. So now here is Willie Randolph. He's 0 for 2. Thunberg puts down the sign. Comer gets it. Here's the pitch to Randolph. 5-7 struck Randolph on the inside corner. And Randolph is done, and so are the Yankees. 3 up, 3 down. Go to Yanks through 6. Texas, nothing, and the New York Yankees, nothing. Texas 0-4-1, while Figueroa and the New York Yankees are 0-1-0. A definite pitchers duel here. Top of the 7th. So, top of the 7th, Grubb, Sundberg, Jorgensen to bat against Figueroa here in the 7th. Figueroa to stay in the game, probably getting his usage limit at some point. Munson puts down a sign. Figueroa looks in. There's a 6-8, and that's a base hit for Johnny Grubb. So he's on. There's the first hit of the inning. That he takes it the other way in left field as White gets it back in. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's Sundberg, 0 for 2 in the ball game. Munson puts down a sign. Figueroa working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-6 ground ball up the middle. Picked up by Dent. Scoops it. Goes to Randolph. Back to Chambliss. And that will be a 2-for-1 double play. 6-4-3. Dent Randolph to Chambliss. 2 outs here in the 7th. And now here's Jorgensen. He's 1 for 2. Munson puts down a sign. Figueroa looks in and gets the pitch. 2-7, and that is a line drive over the head for a base hit. He just got it past. So another hit for Jorgensen. 2-8, just like the 3rd inning, gets one back here also. So a number on a 5. So that is a base hit. So now here's Norman. Runner on first and 2 outs. Munson puts down a sign. Figueroa working from the stretch. Runner on first, 2 outs. Pitch to Norman. 4-8 fly ball in the center. Rivers got it. Comes in, makes the catch. And the Rangers are done in the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go 7th inning stretch here in the Bronx. It is nothing, and the New York Yankees nothing. So now will be Munson, followed by Mercer and Nettles. Mercer 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sundberg puts down a sign. Comer looks in, gets it. Here's the pitch. 1-12. Good thing it was not injury. Popped up shortstop, and that's 1 out here in the 7th. So 1-12. Now here's Bobby Mercer again. Bobby getting a chance. Sundberg puts down a sign. Comer to Mercer. 1-11 hit by pitch. Doink. And he'll take his play. So runner on first. And 1 man out. It'll be Greg Nettles, the 3rd baseman. So Mercer on. Sundberg puts down a sign. Comer working from the stretch. Pitch to Nettles. 6-7 popped it straight up. They're just getting underneath on Comer. That is a catch made for Bell. And makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. And now here's Chris Chambliss, 2 outs, runner on first base. Chambliss 0 for 2. Sundberg puts down the sign. Comer working from the stretch and the pitch. 4-9 ground ball in the hole. Shortstop. That could be something possibly that could turn. And let's see. Ground ball is short. Norman's got it. Goes to first. Does he get him? Throw across. Oh, it gets away from Norman and heads into the photographer's bin. So Chambliss takes second and third. 2 outs. And here come the Yankees trying to get a run here in the 7th. And here is Roy White. Oh, can Comer stay out there, though? And they will they go to the former New York Yankee, and he's getting a big ovation. Mr. Sparky Weil. So Weil comes in, has 4 saves of the 5 wins for the Rangers, 1.35 ERA, 6 hits over 7 innings pitched. So 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs. White the batter. So can the Yankees do anything to get a run here? Any other outfield? Well, yeah, they can go there. So Pinella will swing for him. Make sure I can still do that. It does. All right. So Pinella batting 7th. Here we go. 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs. Pinella to try to get a big hit off Sparky Lyle. Ooh, and they walk Pinella. So Pinella giving the intentional walk. And now it's up to Spencer. He's your designated hitter in this ball game. And of course they're going to pull him back. And they're going to give him, let's see, they're going to give him Mr. George Scott. So Mr. George Scott. Wait a second. So let's see. So Scott will bat for Spencer here.
They got game shoes and new flags.
So no score, bases loaded. Scott the batter hitting 188 through 16 at bats. We'll see what Lyle does here. They don't have to keep him in. They do. Summer puts down a sign. Lyle from the stretch, and it's a foul ball. Ooh, that could have been tough. That's a base hit, just out of reach. So now Scott steps up, wiggles the bat around. Summer puts down the sign. Lyle from the stretch, 6-5. Unless that's a grand slam, this ball should be caught. It is a 12, and it's caught. So Lyle does his best job, keeps it in the park for George Scott. Yankees leave the bases loaded. Let's head to the 8th. No score. So now the Yankees will need a new left fielder. So White is gone, and Lou Pinella will stay in the game. So now, as Figueroa stays out there, Texas 0-5-2, while the Yankees are 0-1-0. The Wills 1 for 3. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa with the pitch. 6-6. Oh, solid double to center field for Bump Wills. Next hit down the line, hits some chalk. Wills around first. He will head the second and in there with a double. So Bump Wills on at second with nobody out. 6th hit of the game for the Rangers. Here is Billy Sample. Munson puts down a sign. Figueroa from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-8 single left field. Let's see if they'll score Wills. I would. Let's see if they get him. And there's a base hit. Here we go. Make him throw. At home, the throw. Oh, we have to throw it. Sorry. Here's the throw. The throw is, he gets the 17. He collides with Munson and scores. So the first, no, he does. He does score. Rangers lead 1-0. And now Figueroa is tired. Runner on second, nobody out. 1-zip. And now here's Oliver. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa working from the stretch. Runner on second and nobody out. And that's a ground ball down the first. Sample will probably go. So Oliver thrown out. Sample will go to third. 2 outs. 1-0 lead for the Rangers. It'll be Buddy Bell. Actually, 1 out in the third. Infield will be in. Munson puts down a sign. Figueroa working from the stretch. Here's a pitch. Popped it straight up. Runner will not score. Dent comes over. Puts the glove up, makes the catch. And there is 2 outs. So now here is Juan Benitez, gets his first at bat since his Zisk injury. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa, here it is. 6-7, base hit center field. And that will score Sample. 6. Hang on. I have to redo that one. Hang on. So hang on 1 second. Let's go ahead and do the 6-7 roll here. And there's a single to center. Sample scores 2-0 Rangers. So the Rangers get an extra run. Here's Johnny Grubb now, 1 for 2 with a walk. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa from the stretch. 6-3. Ground ball is short. That is Dent. And let's see if he makes the. There's Dent. 221. Gets up and throws. Oh, an error on Dent. And that's the first error for the Yankees. So first and second, 2 outs. And now here's Sundberg, 0 for 3 in the ball game. Munson puts down a sign. Tags looks in from the Strat. Here's the pitch. That will be a 2. Struck him out. Ends the inning. All right, folks. Sorry about that delay. So 2-9 struck him out. And now we'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Yankees down 2. They've only gotten 1 hit off Steve. Oh, that's right. Sparky Lyle's still in the game. It'll be Dent, Rivers, Randolph against Lyle. 1 hit. Jim Kern, the great year in 1979, is their closer. The Rangers do have a little bit of a bullpen. Sundberg puts down the sign. Lyle, and that is a foul ball. All right, so here's Dent, and that's a 6-7. That should be a base hit. Let's see. It is a base hit. So they get a base hit off Lyle, 6-7 to a righty. Single to 119. That is a 9. Base hit for Dent. Yankees' second hit of the ball game. They have a tying runner on, and it'll be Rivers. Rivers steps up, 0 for 3. Lined out, popped up, and lined out. Sundberg puts down the sign. Lefty matchup from Lyle to Rivers. 3-9 blind drive shortstop. Norman with a nice catch, 1 away. And there's your first out here in the 8th. So now up will be Randolph. Randolph struggling a little bit here with the average. He's 0 for 3 average. He's still hitting 381, what am I saying? Sundberg puts down the sign. Lyle working from the stretch. Runner on first, 1 out. Big time for Willie. 2-6 line drive, second base. Bump Wills is there. Randolph hit it perfectly on the screws, but right at Wills for 2 outs. So now there's Munson. Big opportunity for the captain to get something going here. Sundberg puts down the sign. Lyle from the stretch. Pitch to Munson. Oh, base hit center field for Thurm. So Thurm gets to the center field for a base hit. +1 for Oliver. 2 for +3. It is a 1-16. Send the trailing runners, and he'll go to third. First and third, 2 outs. Yankees go-ahead run is at the plate for Bobby Mercer. Oh, Bobby. But the Yankees may call back Mercer. Let's see. Do they want to go with Gamble or they want to go with Mercer? Oof. Don't like most of these options. So we're going to go with Gamble here. They're going to have to play the outfield. This is going to be a problem for them. So Gamble is your hitter. He has 3 home runs and 19 at-bats. He's a big part of this Yankee team doing well. Let's see if the Yankees can get a big hit off Lyle. Lefty matchup. This is 1 year. Gamble didn't mind a lefty. Sundberg puts down the sign. Lyle from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Oscar. 4-8. Popped it straight up. Major league pop-up. Out comes Jorgensen. Makes the catch. And that's it for the Mets in the 8th. Let's head to the 9th. It is 2-0 Rangers. So we need to make some changes here. Gamble will stay and play right. Oops. And Munson will stay in and catch. Everything else is good.
Nice.
And let's see what we need to do here. So it looks like the Rangers made their own moves, maybe. Let's see, Jorgensen, Norman, and Wills against Figueroa here in the ninth. So far, the Rangers 2-8-2, Yankees 0-3-1. Here's the pitch. That's a strikeout for Jorgensen, one away. So he gets a big strikeout there, one out in the ninth. Here is Nelson Norman, 0-for-2 in the ball game. 6-3, ground ball to short again. That should be Dent. Let's see if Dent comes up with this. And Dent's got it, picks it up and throws across the diamond and gets him for the second out. 2 outs in the eighth. And now here's Bump Wills, 2-for-4, doubled his last time up. Munson puts down the sign. Figueroa from now the windup. Here's the pitch. 4-3, ground ball to first. First time we've seen you with him. Let's see. 4-3. Let's see. And Chambliss is going to get it. He's a 2-9. Let's see if he gets it to the bag. He does. Well, folks, we go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Let's see if the Yankees have a rally in their bones. Texas 2, New York Yankees nothing. 2-8-2 for the Rangers. 0-3-1 for the Yanks. And yes, their offense has really sputtered along here. Dave Godna. Hello, David. Beatles internally. Please like and please subscribe if you have. Most people talking to you already have. But please like at least on your way in. I would appreciate it. So Yankees come in ninth. They're down 2. 3 hits in the game. We'll see what they can do with Nettles, Chambliss, Pinella. Left, and right against Lyle. Lyle staying in. Kearns loose in the bullpen. Thunberg puts down the sign. Lyle to Nettles. Here's the pitch. 4-7 struck him out, and Sparky Lyle is really proving his worth out there. Oh my, big strikeout for Lyle. Could not have a bigger time. So now here's Chambliss. He's 0-for-3. Sundberg puts down the sign. Lyle looks in. And the pitch. 2-7. Single to 1-17. That's a 12 for a base hit. So now they bring the tying runner to plate. And let's see. 2-7. That's a number on a 12. That's a base hit. So Chambliss is on for the second time. First time as a hit. So now the Yankees have a tying runner on. And it will be Lou Pinella. Lou, 47 at bats, hitting 149 only. Thunberg puts down the sign. Lyle working from the stretch. Runner on first and 1 out. Foul ball. Oof. Foul ball. Pinella thought he had one up in his eyes. Thunberg puts down the sign again. Lyle looks in. 1-12, and Pinella finds his injury. Holy cow. 461 at bats. This could be bad news. Oliver makes the catch, and he'll be out for the next game in the series. So he'll be back on the Sunday finale. So 2 big Yankees are hurt for the Saturday game. 2-0 Texas. Last chance for George Scott. So Scott hitting 176, a homer, 3 RBIs. Sundberg puts down the sign. Lyle to Scott. Let's see if the Yankees can extend the inning. 5-6. Ground ball to short. Again, that's going to be Mr. Normanson. 5-6. 3-34. Here's the play across the diamond. It is got him, and that's their ball game. So if Norman throws him out, and that is your ball game. Sorry about that, folks. I tried to do my best for the Bombers. Just couldn't do it tonight. Again, their offense has been stagnant. They're 4-9 so far. Figueroa drops to 0-2, but he's pitching quite well. The winning pitcher will go to Sparky Lyle. He went 2 1/3, 3 hits, a walk, and a strikeout. No decision for Comer. Figueroa took the loss. He's 0-2. His ERA is at 3.86. So the Rangers win it. They will go to 2. We're 2-8-2, while the Yankees were 0-4-1. Next games on this homestand, and you'll see them all live as they were all TV games, part of the 1979 New York Yankees schedule. New York Yankees at least TV schedule will be Ferguson Jenkins, the veteran, taking on Catfish Hunter. That is a Saturday afternoon. And then the Yankees will finish this one up as Doc Ellis, the former Yankee, takes on Louisiana Lightning Ron Guidry in our Sunday finale. Then the Yankees will go on to, in case we're wondering, they'll go on the coast, which I think I saw that earlier. They'll go to Oakland and take on the Fighting Oakland A's. So that'll be the Yankees and A's, a bad A's team at that point. So the Yankees will have to deal with that and hopefully play well on the coast. They don't want to come home in a bad schedule there either. I believe that's a 2-game series there. And then the Yankees will go to Seattle, Washington, and take on the Mariners. And then they'll hit a Monday series with the Angels, who are really good. So stay tuned to all that. It's going to be fun. The Yankees will head west and play the Western teams. But they still got 2 more to go with the Texas Rangers, and hopefully they can get 2 more wins. Well, folks, thank you for coming in again. Please like, please subscribe. I appreciate all your time. Thank you, folks. I appreciate everyone coming in. Again, this has been the Sports Time Machine for your replay of the 1979 different look at the 1979 alternate universe replay, as tonight the New York Yankees lost to the Texas Rangers by the score of 2-0 as Sparky Wiles comes home and gets the save. Folks, we'll see you again, and that'll be a Saturday afternoon affair as New York Yankees take on the Texas Rangers right here on 11 Alive.